Okay, welcome back to the classes, dear students. So in this session, we will be discussing about what here structure of phenol, right? So we have to talk about the what structure of phenol, and we have to compare the bond lengths of this phenol with what another compound called as methyl alcohol, right? So in case of phenols, the OH group is directly attached to what here benzene ring, wherein the carbon atoms present in the benzene ring are what here sp2 hybridized, right? So that is, I can write the structure over here. So this is what a corresponding phenol. Yes. So phenol in which this oxygen has what a lone pair of electrons. So oxygen has how many lone pair of electrons it is? It consists of two lone pair of electrons, which means that two unshared pair of electrons, right? So here, so this oxygen atom of OH group is attached with what? sp2 hybridized carbon atom. Yes. So the carbon atoms of the benzene ring are what here? Which are what here? Multiply bonded. Multiple means what? All the carbon atoms are what here? Bonded through double bonds, right? So this carbon atom is called as what here? sp2 hybridized carbon atom. So therefore, when the carbon atom which is attached with the oxygen which is having what a two unshared pair of electrons, therefore the bond length between this carbon and oxygen becomes as what? 136 picometer. So this bond length 136 picometer is lesser than the water bond length between carbon and oxygen atom of methyl alcohols. So let us go for an example. Methyl alcohol CH3 and then what is OH. So this is called as what is methyl alcohol. So these are alcohols and what is phenol. So here it also consists of what is lone pair of electrons, right? And the bond length between carbon and oxygen in case of methyl alcohol is of about 142 picometer, which is larger than that of water phenol. So phenol has a water bond length of 136 picometer. So we have to discuss what is the reason behind for their change in the bond length. So the bond length of phenol is what very much lesser than corresponding what here methyl alcohols. It is just because of reasons. The first reason is what here? The oxygen atom of OH group is attached with what here? sp2 hybridized carbon atom. Where the OH group is attached here? sp2 hybridized carbon atom of benzene ring, which is most electronegative compared with this carbon atom, right? And the second reason is the unshared pair of electrons in case of phenol of OH group, which takes part in the what? Conjugation with the pi bonds present in the benzene ring. So these are what? Unshared pair of electrons which takes part in what? Conjugation with what? These pi bonds. So due to this conjugation, this carbon and this oxygen acquires what? A partial double bond character. So there is a formation of what? A partial double bond character between this carbon and oxygen. Due to that reason, so the bond length between carbon and oxygen becomes as 136 picometer, which is lesser than methyl alcohol. And what is the second reason here? The unshared pair of electrons of oxygen atom of OH group involves in conjugation with pi electrons of benzene ring. So due to this conjugation, carbon and oxygen acquires what type of bond here? Partial double bond character. So due to this partial double bond character involves what here? Decrease in the bond length between carbon and oxygen, right? So this is the what here? Structure of phenols. Let us move on to what here? The properties of these phenols. So, in case of properties, the first one is what are physical properties. In that, we will be discussing about what? Boiling point. So we have to talk about the what boiling point of phenols. So phenols have higher boiling points. Higher boiling point of phenols due to the increase in the water corresponding number of carbon atoms. So as increase in the number of carbon atoms in case of phenols, they will be having what are higher boiling points. So this increase in the number of carbon atoms makes what an increase in the water van der Waals force of attraction. Van der Waals force of attraction. So this van der Waals force of attraction makes increase in the water boiling point of corresponding phenols. It is a water one reason. So again, these phenols will be having what again higher boiling points. We have to compare with another compounds also. So when we compare the water boiling points of phenols, so these phenols water subsequently will be having what more boiling points. So the more boiling point of these phenols are due to the formation of what intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Higher boiling points of phenol is due to the formation of the reason called as what here intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Intermolecular hydrogen bonding. If the compounds are capable of forming intermolecular hydrogen bonding themselves, their molecular mass increases. So which makes in what increase in the water boiling point of that compound. So that we can show as, so the phenol which has water corresponding the group called as OH group, right? So we know what actually hydrogen bonding is. Hydrogen bonding means what here? It is an electrostatic force of attraction between hydrogen and then what here? Most electronegative elements, such as here oxygen will be the what electronegative element. So another OH group of phenols attracts with what here? Another phenolic group, and this hydrogen also what makes of intermolecular hydrogen bonding with another phenol. So this increases. So this bond is called as what here? Intermolecular hydrogen bonding. So the formation of intermolecular hydrogen bonding makes these compounds to have high boiling points, right? So this is what are all about boiling points. And the next one is what here? Solubility. You have to go for what here? Second one is solubility. As you know, if the compound is too soluble in water, they should form a what? Intermolecular hydrogen bonding with water. Then only they are what is soluble in water. Similarly, so these phenols, when it is compared with alcohols, these phenols are also what is soluble in water, because phenols are also what is capable of forming intermolecular hydrogen bonding with water. If the compound forms intermolecular hydrogen bonding with water, they are what automatically soluble in water. So therefore, phenols are soluble in water. Phenols are what is soluble in water. This is due to the formation of intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Intermolecular hydrogen bonding with water. If the compound forms intermolecular hydrogen bonding with water, therefore they are water soluble in water. That is, we can show as, so this phenol, it can form a water intermolecular hydrogen bonding with water molecule. So this bond is called as intermolecular hydrogen bonding. So this makes solubility of phenols in water. And again, the solubility of this phenols in water decreases with increase in the water number of carbon atoms again. If the number of carbon atoms as a substitute increases, and the solubility automatically decreases, right? So about this we have also discussed in case of alcohols. As I told you, alcohols are soluble in water due to the formation of intermolecular hydrogen bonding with water. Similarly, phenols also soluble in water due to the formation of intermolecular hydrogen bonding with water. Alcohols whose solubility in water decreases with increase in the number of carbon atoms because of hydrophobic nature. The same reason also what here? Phenols. Phenols also what here? Their solubility decreases in water with increase in the number of carbon atoms, right? So let us move on to the what here? Next property, chemical properties. So in chemical properties of phenols, we have to discuss about what is certain different chemical reactions. So the chemical reactions of corresponding phenols is due to the what breaking of certain bonds. So the first chemical reactions of phenols is due to the what breaking of bond between oxygen and hydrogen. That is nothing but what? Reactions involving cleavage of oxygen and hydrogen bond. So the cleavage of oxygen-hydrogen bond takes place in certain different reactions. So the first one is reaction with metals and the second one is what? A reaction with sodium hydroxide. So these are the reactions which shows the acidic nature of phenols. That is, so in this reaction we will be talking about the acidic nature of phenols by the reaction of phenols with what? Metals and sodium hydroxide. So phenol reacts with certain active metals such as sodium, potassium, aluminium, etc. Phenol reacts with what? Certain active metals such as sodium, potassium and then what? Aluminium. Liberation of hydrogen gas takes place with the formation of sodium phenoxide. That is, phenol on treatment with what? Certain active metals, say for example sodium, and there is a formation of what? The compound called as what? Sodium phenoxide. You know the word here, sodium phenoxide, ONA, C6H5, ONA. So this is called as what here? Sodium phenoxide with the liberation of what here? Hydrogen gas. So hydrogen gas means what? We have to take 2 moles and we have to write here 2, and there is a formation of what? Hydrogen gas. So this is what here? Phenol which reacts with what? Active metal. There is a formation of what? Sodium phenoxide with the liberation of what? Hydrogen gas. Second reaction. Phenols reacts with what? Sodium hydroxide with the formation of same compound called as what? Sodium phenoxide. That is, phenol which is to be what? Treated with sodium hydroxide. There is a formation of what? The compound called as what? The same compound, sodium phenoxide, ONA, and with the liberation of what? Hydrogen in terms of H2O. So this compound is also called as what? Sodium phenoxide with the formation of what? H2O. Right? So these are the 2 reactions which explains about the corresponding what? Acidic nature of phenols that we have to discuss here. That is acidic nature. Acidic nature of phenols. Right? So in case of acidic nature of phenols, so these are the 2 reactions which explains about the what? Acidic nature of phenols, because on reaction with active metals and what? Alkali solution, this phenol is what? Liberating hydrogen gas in terms of hydrogen gas as well as what? H2. Right? And now we have to compare acidic nature of phenols with other compounds and we have to explain why these are called as acidic in nature. So in that, first point is what here? Phenols are more acidic than more acidic than alcohols. Right? As I told you, these are the 2 reactions which explains about what? Acidic nature of phenols. Right? And now I am comparing the what? Acidic nature of phenol with what? Corresponding alcohol. In that I am telling that phenols are more acidic. Phenols are what here? More acidic than corresponding what? Alcohols. So this can be explained. In case of phenols, the OH group is directly attached with what? sp2 hybridized carbon atom. Yes or no? So in case of corresponding benzene, all the 6 carbon atoms are sp3 hybridized or sp2 hybridized. So these are what? sp2 hybridized. And that sp2 hybridized carbon atom acts as electron withdrawing group. That behaves as a what? Electron withdrawing group. So therefore, the lone pair of electrons present on the oxygen atom of phenols taken by the what? sp2 hybridized carbon atom of benzene ring. So therefore, the polarity between oxygen and hydrogen increases. Therefore, we can remove this hydrogen very easily. That's why phenols becomes what? More acidic than corresponding alcohols. Understood? So that is, the OH group of phenols is directly attached with which carbon atom of benzene ring? sp2 hybridized. So this sp2 hybridized carbon atom acts as what? More electronegative than sp3 hybridized carbon atom. In case of alcohols, where the OH group is attached? This OH group is attached with what here? sp3 carbon atom, which is a less electronegative element than sp2 hybridized carbon atom. So these lone pair of electrons will involve in what? Resonance with this benzene ring. Due to that resonance, phenol will be behaving as a what here? More acidic than alcohols, right? And the second point, we can say that phenols are more acidic. Phenols are what here? More acidic, because formed phenoxide ion is resonance stabilized. Is what a resonance stabilized. So due to the stabilization of this corresponding phenoxide, so therefore phenols becomes as what? More acidic than corresponding alcohols. So that stability we can show here. So this is phenol. Elimination of what takes place here? Proton. H plus is removed. And what is the formation takes place here? Phenoxide ion. So it becomes as what? O minus. Because what we are removing here? We are removing what? H plus ion. Right? So this is called as what here? Phenol. And this is called as what here? Phenoxide. As I told you, why phenols are more acidic? Phenols are more acidic because formed phenoxide ion is what here? Resonance stabilized. Which means that the formed phenoxide ion should be more stable. If it is more stable, and therefore we can call it as what? Phenols are what? More acidic. So this phenoxide ion and then what? Phenols are more stable, and we can show their stability on the basis of what here? Resonance. Right? We can write the what? Resonance structures of phenol as well as what here? Phenoxide ion. Right? So I'll write one resonance structure for what? Corresponding phenol. That is resonance structures of phenol. I think we have discussed resonance structures of corresponding organic compounds in first PUC as well. And I'll show you how the resonance structures of phenol can be written. So this is what here? Phenol. The unshared pair of electrons or lone pair of electrons of oxygen which takes part in what? Conjugation or resonance with pi electrons of what? Benzene ring. That can be shown as, so this benzene acts as a what? Electron withdrawing group. Electronegative element and electron withdrawing group. So the one of the lone pair of electrons will be taken by the what? Carbon atom, and these pi electrons will move on to what? This carbon atom. Right? And the next structure would be, it will becomes as, so this is losing one pair of electrons, and these electrons are what? Making a bond with this carbon atom, so therefore this becomes as a double bond over here, right? And we can write it as what here? OH. Since this oxygen is losing one pair of electrons, therefore it will acquire what kind of charge? Positive charge. And these pi electrons are moving on this carbon atom, therefore this carbon acquires what type of charge? Negative charge, and everything is as remains. So in the next structure, this negative charge will come over here, and this pi electrons will move on to what? This carbon atom. And therefore, and the next structure will be, so this negative charge is coming over here, means what? There is a formation of a double bond. And this pi electrons are what? Moving on this carbon atom, means what? This will acquire what type of charge? Negative charge, and everything is as same. Here double bond, and here double bond with OH having positive charge. The next structure will be, so this negative charge makes a bond over here, and this pi electrons will be on what? This carbon atom, and that can be written as, so here this negative charge will move here, there is a formation of a double bond, and these pi electrons are moving on this carbon atom, so therefore this carbon will acquire what? Negative charge, and everything is as same again, double bond OH with the positive charge. Similarly, the next structure will be, so this negative charge make as a bond, and this double bond will be what? Given to the oxygen, there will be what? Reduction of that positive charge, and the next structure will be, So here formation of double bond. So here double bond breaks, becomes a single bond OH, and positive charge will be reduced by the exception of electrons, and here the double bond, right? So when we look at the structures, the corresponding lone pair of electrons on the oxygen atom taking part in the what is resonance. Similarly, when you write the resonance structures of phenoxide ion, you can have the what is same structures, which means that phenol as well as phenoxide ions are what is resonance stabilized. If they are resonance stabilized, therefore they are more acidic than compared to what is alcohols, right? So this is all about what here acidic nature of phenols. And the next one is, what is the effect of substituents on the acidic nature of phenols? Effect of substituents means what here? Phenol may have electron withdrawing groups as well as what electron donating groups as a substituents. If the phenol is attached with what electrons donating substituents, what happens to their acidic nature? If the phenol is attached with electron withdrawing group as a substituents, and what happens to their acidic nature, right? Let us now discuss. So effect of substituents on the acidic nature of phenols. So we have different kind of substituents. So the substituents may be electron withdrawing, or substituents may be what electron donating. So as we know, electron withdrawing groups on the compounds always increases the acidic strength. Increases the what here? Acidic strength of compounds. Remember that. Always electron withdrawing groups makes what here? Increase in the what? Acidic strength of compounds. So therefore, let us take one electron withdrawing group, such as, I will take an example, nitro group. If the phenol is attached with what here? Nitro group, and which is most acidic. But we know that the nitro group may be present on the ortho position, it may be present on the meta position, and it may be present on the what? Para position. Among all these three substituted phenols, which is most acidic? So here, the position of the substituent also matters. So as I told you, electron withdrawing group increases the what? Acidic strength of phenol, and the position of the water electron withdrawing group also water makes a difference in their acidic strength. So here, I can tell you, ortho and para nitrophenol. Ortho and then what here? Para nitrophenols are more acidic than meta nitrophenols. So this is the what first point. So here, nitrophenols are what? More acidic than phenol, because nitro group is what here? Electron withdrawing group. So electron withdrawing group makes what here? Increase in the acidic strength. Okay. So here, among all the nitrophenols, which are most acidic now, ortho and then what here? Para nitrophenols are what here? More acidic than what here? Meta nitrophenol. So this is due to. So ortho and para nitrophenols are more acidic just because of what? Most effective delocalization of electrons in case of what? These two compounds. So there is a what? Effective delocalization of what? Negative charge in the corresponding compound makes them more acidic than corresponding what? Meta nitrophenol. So you can write the resonance structures as we have discussed in first PUC of organic chemistry chapter. We have written the what? Resonance structures of the compounds, certain compounds, right? Where you can see the ortho and what? Para nitrophenols, whose resonance structures are what? More effective compared with what? Meta nitrophenol, because the negative charge is what? More effectively delocalizing on the what? These compounds, right? So this is clear now. Why ortho and para nitrophenols are more acidic than meta nitrophenol? This is because effective delocalization of negative charge in case of what here? Ortho and para nitrophenols. And the second point, so this is the what here? First point, and the second point, among ortho and para nitrophenol, which is most acidic now, right? So here, among these two, ortho nitrophenol is less acidic than para nitrophenol. So this is just because ortho nitrophenol is capable of forming intermolecular hydrogen bonding itself. If it forms what intermolecular hydrogen bonding itself, there is no chance of what removal of H plus ion. If there is no chance of removal of H plus ion, therefore it becomes as what automatically less acidic than that of what a para-nitrophenol, that I can show you. So the structure of orthonitrophenol becomes as. So this is called as what a phenol, and it is attached with what a which group? NO2 group. On which position? Ortho position. So I will write here. Right. So this is what a orthonitrophenol. So this is the most electronegative element, and there is what electromagnetic attraction takes place between hydrogen and oxygen, and there is a formation of what type of bond? Hydrogen bonding. Intermolecular hydrogen bonding takes place. Due to the formation of this intermolecular hydrogen bonding between hydrogen and oxygen makes it as less acidic than para-nitrophenol. Right? Understood now? So yeah, therefore, acidic strength of nitrophenols, acidic strength of what? Nitrophenols is in the order. So which is the most acidic here? Which one is most acidic among ortho, para and meta? Para-nitrophenol is what? Most acidic. So therefore, para-nitrophenol is most acidic than. Next one is what? Orthonitrophenol. And orthonitrophenol is more acidic than compared with what? Metanitrophenol. And metanitrophenol is more acidic than what? Corresponding compound called as phenol. Right? So this is the order of acidic strength of nitrophenols. Right? So this is all about effect of electron withdrawing group on the what? Acidic strength. As I told you, electron withdrawing groups increases the what? Acidic strength. Right? For example, you have taken the word substituent as what? Nitro group. Right? Therefore, all the nitrophenols are more acidic than phenol. Remember that always. All nitrophenols are what? More acidic than phenols. But among all the nitro compounds, we have three nitro compounds which are orthonitrophenol, para-nitrophenol, and another one is what? Metanitrophenol. Right? Among ortho, para and metanitrophenol, which one is most acidic? As I explained, ortho and para-nitrophenols are more acidic than metanitrophenol. This is just because of what? Effective delocalization of negative charge in what type of compounds? Ortho and para-nitrophenols. Right? And the second one is among ortho and para-nitrophenols, which is most acidic. So among these two, para-nitrophenol is what? Most acidic than orthonitrophenols. Why orthonitrophenol is less acidic? Because it forms what? Intermolecular hydrogen bonding. So therefore we can write the order of acidic strength of all nitrophenols as para-nitrophenol is more acidic than orthonitrophenol. Orthonitrophenol is more acidic than what? Metanitrophenol. Metanitrophenol is also more acidic than what? Phenols, right? We can also explain about the word dissociation constant, that is called as what? Ka. Acidic strength of these compounds can be explained on the basis of what? Dissociation constant as well as what? pKa value. I think I have explained in case of what? Alcohols. Higher the dissociation constant, lesser the pKa value, more will be the acidic strength. Okay. So next move on to the what? Electron donating groups. Okay. In case of what? Electron donating groups, if the phenol is attached with electron donating group, what happens to their acidic strength? So as we have discussed in case of electron withdrawing groups makes what? Increase in the what? Acidic strength. Similarly, electron donating groups decreases the what? Acidic strength of phenols. Say for example, alkyl groups. We can take what? Alkyl groups. Alkyl groups what? Electron donating groups which decreases the what? Acidic strength. Why these alkyl groups decreases acidic strength of phenols? It is just because of what? These alkyl groups do not favor the formation of what? Phenoxide ion. Phenoxide ion. So if the phenol is attached with what? Alkyl group which will not favor the formation of what? Phenoxide ion from the phenol. Right? So we have discussed in case of what? Acidic nature of phenols. So phenol by the loss of proton forms what? Phenoxide ion. That phenoxide ion is what? Resonance stabilized. Due to its resonance stabilization, phenols are what? More acidic. So here alkyl groups are what? which are not favoring the formation of what here? Phenoxide ion. If there is no formation of phenoxide ion, their acidic strength decreases, right? So for that, all cresols are less acidic than phenol. All cresols are what here? Less acidic than phenol. As I told you, cresols in case of nomenclature of phenols. In case of nomenclature, I have explained orthocresol, metacresol, and then what? Paracresol. Orthocresol, metacresol, and paracresol has a substituent is what here? CH3 group. So this CH3 group is called as what here? Alkyl group. So therefore, the order of acidic strength of these cresols will be the order of acidic strength of cresols will be, so phenol is more acidic than cresols. Why phenol is more acidic than cresols? Because cresols have what type of group? Alkyl group. What alkyl group makes? Which decreases the what? Acidic strength. Therefore, phenol do not have any kind of electron donating group. This is therefore more acidic. So phenol is more acidic than what here? Metacresol. And metacresol is what here? More acidic than paracresol. And paracresol is what? More acidic than orthocresol. You should remember the order of acidic strength of electron donating groups as well as electron withdrawing groups in case of phenols. So order of nitrophenols was different and order of what is alkyl phenols is different. Therefore, phenol is more acidic than what is metacresol. Metacresol is what is most acidic than what is paracresol and orthocresol. So this is the order of acidic strength, and this is the what effect of substituents on the acidic nature of phenols.